18 of 19 series are aligned with stagflation strong this morning. That represents the highest confirmation level recorded in several weeks. The engine is observing stagflation strong, an environment where growth momentum decelerates while inflation momentum accelerates simultaneously. Growth is decelerating at -0.0385, reflecting broad-based softening across economic activity indicators. Inflation momentum is accelerating at +0.0125, capturing the mathematical signature of price pressures building across multiple sectors. 18 of our 19 series are mathematically aligned with this configuration, representing substantial systematic agreement across asset classes. Historically, this level of alignment has persisted in 52% of 11 observed instances over 3-month periods when reached from similar conditions. Compared to previous weeks, confirmation has strengthened meaningfully, suggesting the stagflationary configuration is becoming more entrenched rather than dissipating. Historically, periods of sustained stagflation confirmation have coincided with compressed equity multiples and elevated commodity volatility. Mathematical observations of how markets have behaved under similar systematic pressure. High-yield credit spreads are showing green momentum, defined as the 30-day rate of change falling above the 70th percentile of its 2-year distribution. In 7 of 9 historical instances when credit momentum reached this level during stagflationary regimes, spreads continued tightening within the following month. Employment indicators register red momentum, with payroll changes below the 25th percentile of their 1-year range. In 8 of 12 comparable periods, this labor weakness coincided with further deceleration in growth indicators within 6 weeks. Treasury yields display yellow momentum, with the 10-year rate of change holding within 1 standard deviation of its 6-month mean. In 15 of 22 similar instances, yields remained range-bound for at least 3 weeks before establishing clear directional trends. Energy sector performance shows green momentum, with relative strength above the 65th percentile of its annual distribution. In 6 of 8 historical periods with similar energy outperformance during stagflationary conditions, the sector maintained leadership for an additional month. 2 conditional triggers are being monitored within the mathematical framework. If the 10-year yield crosses 4.45% and holds for 5 consecutive sessions, inflation composite indicators historically showed acceleration in 9 of 11 similar instances. This would increase the mathematical case for a transition toward acceleration regimes. If the fear and greed index drops below 15 and holds for 5 sessions, confirmation scores deteriorated in 7 of 9 cases historically. This would formally lower confidence levels and trigger regime watch protocols. The map is live. These conditions are being monitored daily across all 19 series. Atlas is the automated rules-based engine inside Given Analytics. It does 2 things in parallel. First, it publishes a view of the macro environment, the regime, the confirmation score, and the historical base rates we just covered. Second, it runs a fixed 4-layer mathematical framework, price structure, rate of change, risk regime, and market participation, across 407 liquid symbols every trading day. When all 4 layers agree on a symbol, Atlas records it as a potential long or potential short condition under the framework. These are time-stamped model readings, logged for members to study. The environment view and the condition log sit side by side inside Atlas. They are separate outputs. The regime does not pick the symbols. The 4 layers do. Members use Atlas to study how the framework has recorded conditions across prior environments, as historical behavior, not as trade selection. Atlas monitors 407 symbols across 4 layers, independently of any regime label. The framework is educational, tracking potential mathematical configurations. Atlas runs the framework. You study the outputs and environment. You decide what to do next. The full 19 series regime map, the Atlas symbol observations, and the live desk are available every day at givenanalytics.com. Members see the complete picture, the regime, the signals, the Atlas conditions, and how they are evolving. If you want to track this alongside us, that is where it lives. These are historical mathematical observations, not predictions and not advice. Given Analytics is not a registered investment advisor. This content is educational only. Hypothetical results may vary from actual results. Market conditions can change at any time. Not investment advice. GivenAnalytics.com/disclaimer.